A beautiful scowl on her face. Did you guys see that? She just had a huge scowl on her face. This is probably one of my favorite characters of Go Go Loser Rangers. This is season 2, episode 2. You can see here, she just threw a blow, a really harsh blow towards one of the illusions created by one of the boss monsters. And right here, she thought she was going to get away with it. So here he says, this is outrageous. And of course, they're stuck in this school. But this school is very special. And it has given me one of the biggest headaches that actually surprised me. It was just so surprising to me. When I watch an anime, I'm not watching it to get a big fucking headache. I'm not watching it for it to inflict damage on my brain, to make me overthink. But this was incredibly migraine inducing, and in a very good way. Because right here, they're stuck in the school. See, it's a violation of the school rules. So they can't violate the school rules. Or guess what's going to happen, guys? That's right. You guessed right. Or maybe you didn't even guess. You didn't even know. Right here, the whole entirety of the school just resets. So pretty much goes back in time. So every time they violate the rules in the school, it just gets reset over and over and over again until they submit to the rules of the school. Otherwise, they're just going to come back to the ground zero. It's going to come back to ground zero over and over again. And that's what really got to me. That's what really made me just get a huge fucking headache. Because this guy, he just says the same thing over and over again. Right here, they're like, even they're confused and like, what the fuck is going on? So they're like, all right, what is going on? We don't know. But this guy right here, man, this guy is just so annoying, man. Because they had to reset over and over again. He comes over here and says, hey guys, good morning. I don't know what the fuck he says. So he comes over here, and so you hear this guy's, you go somewhere. So he just asks these questions all the time, over and over and over again. Every single time it resets. And it just gave me one of the biggest migraines. You can see here, this repeats itself. So if I keep going forward, so they're like, oh damn, let me test some things out. And you can see here, Conan, one of the lieutenants of the, Conan Hussein is a junior first class Green Battalion Ranger. So you can see here, she's part of the Rangers, they're part of the Rangers. So time has rewound. As you guys can see here, time has rewound, everything resets, and there's no escape. That's what she went running. You guys can see there, she ran, and of course they saw that she couldn't escape. So she goes to the front of the schoolyard and says, school rules violations. So if she tried to go out, it will violate the schools and just reset everything once again. So just imagine being stuck in this situation. So they're like, fuck it, we're going to play by the rules. So they try to play by the rules, but then once again, they fuck up. And it's Hibiki too. Hibiki's the one that's fucking up. And then they have to see this pretentious guy's face again, over and over again. And of course, they start to lose their tempers. I was losing my fucking temper. If anything, I was just annoyed as fuck. So you can see here, they're like sweating balls. They're like, fuck, we got to really go through this, follow the rules and stuff. And then he's over here, he's like, okay, let's follow the rules. Then Hibiki's right here just struggling because he's just a monster. He's not a human. He's not used to going through this human schools. So he's really struggling. Look at his demise. So he's just really struggling to be in this school setting, be more human. And of course, they try to regroup here. There's something you should know. They're talking about the boss monsters, how some of them still survived, and how they defeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They defeated 7 out of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 monsters. So they defeated 7 out of 13 monsters. And you can see here, Hibiki's like, damn, they defeated that many boss monsters? These Rangers don't play around. They're the real deal. So Hibiki's really excited about that. Talking to Husu and the gang. Then right here, this is where it gets scary. This girl right here. What was her name again? Let me look it up. Angel. Really? Usukubo Angel. Right here. Her name is Usukubo. So this is the scary part. Now that they are following the rules and all this stuff, now they're pretty much getting brainwashed as well. That's where it gets really scary. So imagine having to follow the rules, but those rules themselves. You can see this girl right here. Oh, they need it. Bro, she needs better pictures. The fuck? Anyways. So, it's like a lose-lose situation. They have to follow the rules, and if they don't, everything gets reset. But if they do, they're pretty much falling into line and getting brainwashed along with all the other students that are there. So it's just a lose-lose situation. There's really no way I can see them actually beating this unless they actually get help from the outside world. So you guys can see here, it got reset again. This is like the 4th or 5th time. And they're like, damn, really? They really got to do this shit all over again. Look, you can just see it. Sakurai, what? You've got it wrong. It's like, bro, everyone's just pissed, because this shit just keeps resetting, and it's like, bruh, this is such a headache. And like I said, this is such a great fucking headache to have because I'm so into this. I'm enjoying it so much. See, he's like, I didn't do anything this time, right? And so they look around, and then boom, they see that Okubo, the angel gal, Usokubo, has been successfully brainwashed. That's right, guys. So she's been brainwashed. Bro, there's just no way around this puzzle. Wait. She's like, wait, what are you talking about? Did you guys finish the assignment? So she's pretty much just another NPC that's part of the school. Anyways, I heard there's a math test. Have you prepared? So it's like, bro, shit's is hitting the fan. They lost one of their members, and now she's part of the whole reset. And she's probably going to get annoying as fuck, too. Look at her eyes, man. Holy. Some scary looking eyes, man. What the fuck? But yeah, guys, this show, Go-Go Loser Rangers, this is to be continued, has become really brilliant within season 2. I've been enjoying it 100 times more than I've been enjoying season 1. I am very excited to see how they get out of this predicament. How are they going to beat this puzzle? And how are they going to keep themselves from being brainwashed? Even though time just keeps resetting over and over again until they don't violate the rules. So yeah, guys, I really don't see how they're going to get out of this. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's all I really want to talk about. It's just insane how this episode within this anime of Go-Go Loser Rangers Season 2, Episode 2, actually gave me a legit headache. I thought I needed more water. I thought I needed food. And no, it was just that this anime in itself was able to manipulate me and annoy the shit out of me somehow. So I was actually in there with them. Can you guys believe that shit? I was so knee deep, but I was like so balls deep into this episode that I actually felt what they were feeling. And that's the goal, guys. The goal when watching animes is to actually feel what they're feeling. Actually put yourself in their shoes. Actually try to see how you can get out. It's just sad to see that a lot of people don't try to min-max their experience when watching an anime. But that's exactly what I was able to do because this anime has just been so much fun up to this point, guys. Like, I'm telling you, man, season 1 was just such a... for me, it was like a flop, like a slow burn. But season 2 is really bringing the heat. It's really bringing the storyline. It's really bringing this mind-boggling, mind-bending puzzles. It's just been doing so much more greater things. And I can't wait to see what happens in the episode. But yeah, that's gonna be all, guys. I don't know, man. I'm really and Hisui Konan, she's one of my favorite characters. Like, I think she might be my top, honestly. She might be my favorite. Just look at her. Just look at her face, guys. Look at her. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.